with that all as context, let's start to get to know more about our experiential learners. So, Alyssa, do you mind start telling us a bit more about your story?
Yeah, of course. So I graduated from Bowling Green State University in 2021 with my Bachelor of Arts in Philosophy, Politics, Economics, and Law, or PPEL, and I also had a minor in Nonprofit Administration. So I will say that my first year of college did involve a lot of jumping around in terms of trying to decide what it was that I really wanted to major in and what I wanted to do after graduation. So I really knew that I wanted to help people, and I knew I really enjoyed public policy based work. So I was really just worried, like I'm sure a lot of other students might be, about what would I do after graduation if I tried to combine those two different interests. But once I started in PPEL in nonprofit administration, I knew it was exactly where I was supposed to be. I really loved the versatility of the different courses and getting to take courses from multiple different departments at the university. And I also became a little bit more comfortable with a little bit of uncertainty about what my post-graduation plans would look like. Now, towards the end of my bachelor's degree, I was pretty sure that I would go to graduate school, and I started looking at Master in Public Administration programs, and I did end up staying at Bowling Green State University to get my Master in Public Administration, or my MPA, and I'll be graduating with that degree in 2020 or December of 2022. So coming up here in about a month. And so part of the reason that I did stay at Bowling Green was a graduate assistantship, which I think really speaks to some of the influential experiences I had during both my undergraduate degree and my graduate degree. So while in my undergraduate program at Bowling Green, one of my most influential experiences was a grant writing internship that I had with the University Center for Public Impact. And I would say this experience really showed me that I enjoyed the opportunity to work with multiple different organizations and the chance to really support multiple different programmatic missions. I really felt that that helped me to get at the root of getting to help people, which was something I was really interested in. And it also gave me the versatility of working with multiple different organizations. And so that really showed me that that was something that I might want to do long term as well. And then for graduate, when I was in graduate school, or while I'm in graduate school, I had a graduate assistantship and am finishing up that graduate assistantship with our Center for Regional Development. And this is the experience that really introduced me to program evaluation. It was in this assistantship that I ended up working on 2 different evaluation-based projects. And I absolutely fell in love with program evaluation and the way that I could use that experience to help organizations. And so that's kind of my background and some of the influential experiences that have led me to where I am today.
All right, great. Thank you so much, Alyssa. Spencer, can you tell us more about your background?
Of course. So I just graduated in May from Ohio Wesleyan University with a Bachelor of Arts in History and a Bachelor of Science in Quantitative Economics. Pretty similar to Alyssa, when I started in college, I did a lot of exploring. I wasn't 100% sure what I wanted to do with my career or with my major, but I knew what sort of academic and career skills I would want to develop and what sorts of tasks and types of learning I enjoyed doing. So I ended up taking 2 very different majors, but both that really complemented the skill set that I'm using now. In history, I learned how to write and communicate and do like more qualitative analyses. And in economics, I learned those more quantitative, harder skills and knowing how to work with data and tell a story or conduct research that way. So as I graduated, I knew I wanted to work with data and research and helping people use that data and research in an impactful way, but I wasn't sure I wanted to go into academia. So I wanted to do something a little bit more hands-on and on the ground. And that knowledge of knowing I wanted to work with data and data and analytics led me to program evaluation. I also worked in a a similar research role in the historical side. I worked at the special collections and archives at my university, and that really made me like kind of sparked the passion in me for like helping people do research that was meaningful to them, because I was helping a wide range of clients do historical and genealogical research, which isn't you may not think is exactly related to what I'm doing today, but I found that like I got a lot of transferable skills and aptitudes out of doing that. So, and that's where it takes me to today.
All right, fabulous. Thanks so much, Spencer. Let me give a little bit of background about Jordan Harris. So Jordan graduated from Purdue University this past May with a Bachelor's of Arts in Spanish and a Bachelor's of Science in Brain and Behavioral Sciences. In her introduction, or some of her experiences were an introduction to the role of data through undergraduate research and coursework. And specifically, she shared how she was heavily involved in undergraduate research across the fields of psychology, biostatistics, and public health. And that she had this unique experience as part of her public health research experience to lead a committee that assessed the effectiveness of water safety intervention on rural waterborne illness rates. And this is where she was first introduced to program evaluation. So as you can tell, there's quite a diverse but impressive set of backgrounds from each of the experiential learners. So why don't we take a moment and just pause there and see if there are any questions.